So hi, this is Aditya Vikram Singh. I'm heading regional business for iSolve Technologies.
My name is Prithvik Partha and I'm the Chief Product Officer at iSolve.
So what is the story behind iSolve Technologies?
So iSolve is a business transformation company. What we try to do is to understand the core business of our customer, try to understand their process gaps and build software and technology to automate those gaps in a bid to increase their revenues and profits, right? The way we profile our customers and the way we select on how we work and who we work is that we have a concept called a purpose-driven business transformation. In the end, any software that we put into the market, we wanted to have a larger goal in adding value to society at large. So that is something that we do. So we work with customers in the baby health industry, we work in fisheries, we work in animal farming, and we work with a lot of banks in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, purely because we want to take technology that is made in India, democratize it so that people all over the world can enable great value-added services through technology wherever they are. It doesn't matter if you're only in the urban center, we're also looking to go to the rural center, and that's why we're extremely proud in the way that we do things at iSolve.
So what kind of magic do you actually pull off?
So as you said, we are a company which is more of a purpose-driven company, right? So we like to create solutions in the areas which is very challenging. So for example, we are working in Grameen cooperative or urban cooperative banks, right? In tier 2, tier 3 cities where the customers may not have access to technology or maybe even to that matter roads or electricity, right? So how do they get included in this Indian banking finance domain, right? Where they can go and have an access to credit or get themselves onboarded, have a bank account, right? Or get access to government schemes. So we enable them through our platforms where we digitally onboard them, bring them into the system where they can avail to these credits by partnering with NBFCs, banks across BFSI domain. So that's how we have been doing our journey towards the technology side of the things.
What real-time problem you're solving with iSolve?
So the gap between you are trying to be a intermediary between the customer and the business side of the things, where there is an end-to-end requirement of a technology, right? Where if people wants to get included in the system, how do they get included, right? In the B2B space, how the regulatory and tech compliances can be done for the banking and finance organization itself, how the customer can be onboarded, or how the banks can have a batch service where bank can give APIs of to their businesses to get them more inclusive on the vendor side of the things. So that's inclusivity that we are trying to bring. We're trying to bring accountability. At the very same time, we are working on a lot of like a ESG platform, right? We are working on the audit side of the things. So governance side of the things, where the companies can audit themselves, their own SOPs. So it basically goes to the end customer, helping them and bridging that gap between their technology needs at the very same time their need in terms of the services that they want to leverage with the end customers.
Just want to quickly add there, what we're trying to do is to be proactive and help our customers be proactive so that they have the right data at the right time to make the right decisions, simply put, right? Not be reactive where something happens and then they make their decisions. We're enabling them to make decisions quicker, faster, better, in a more automated way.
From bold ideas to real results, what products and services do you offer?
So at the moment, we're a full stack technology company. So end-to-end, front-end, back-end, AI, DevOps, stuff like that. But because you asked a very nice question, bold ideas, right? We are enabling our customers to dream beyond just having a software on their mobile app or web platform. One of the very nice projects that we're working is enabling pig farmers to save pigs when the mother pig gives birth, right? And this is a farmer that tends to 400,000 pigs in a year. We built an AI model with thermal cameras for it to understand when a pig is born using object detection analysis, and also notify the farmer when a pig is born so that he or she can be there when the pig is born. In the end, they're also a living being, right? So that came from a very bold idea to say, how can we help, let's say, the animal fraternity or the farmers to help the animals. We do the same thing with babies. We do work with a lot of baby tech. There are a lot of projects that we do with the government of India, where we are enabling in early detection and prevention of diseases, again with AI. So a lot of things is trying to understand where we are as a community and trying to add value by using software. And today, I mean, everyone's talking about AI, right? So we're big fans of using AI only where we need it, and not wanting to use AI just because it's sexy or glamorous, right? But we are looking at avenues and pathways where we can add real value to society in some of the examples that we've given you. And of course, in the banking space, because we're at the NBFC summit, we're working with our customers and partners to see what we can do better to enhance the customer experience for anyone who wants to create a bank account. Right? Why should bank accounts only be at people who can access them? We should take them for everyone. And we're going to be the world's largest economy one day, and we want to enable them to have digital banking infrastructure. So,
as you said, you're working with the Indian government, and in how many other countries you're working with?
So we're a global organization. We are set up we have customers in 15 different countries, but we have global offices in the Netherlands, in Norway. We have an office in the UAE, and we are now expanding both to the US and Australia.
Can tech make buses cooler? Here's how we are bridging the gap between best and innovation.
I think that's a question for you.
Well, I would definitely want the best to fly, but then what we are trying to do here is we are leveraging technology. As I already, my colleague has already mentioned, bridging the gap, having it been purpose-driven, right? So the idea here is to work on technology needs where it is due. That is first. Second, creating technology to have an infrastructure in the privacy side of the things, right? Having security of your data, then building infrastructures in technology where people can utilize those technologies to ease their day-to-day life activities, right? Then the fourth aspect of technology is bringing B2B businesses much more closer. So at the very same time, you can bridge the gap between where the technology is, where technology can basically help you to create solutions where, say for example, we have end-to-end digital onboarding, right? So if a customer walks in the bank, right, whether he'll be able to get an account open within 2 days or 3 days, my solution can do it within 5 to 10 minutes. So what I'm trying to do is decrease the turnaround time, increase the compliance side of the things, right? At the very same time, ensuring that there is an infrastructure available to have those documents or whatever he's is submitting to the bank or NBFCs, that is also safeguarded, right? So at the end, creating a technology where it can help the customers, it can help the organizations to have a digital infrastructure, right, created, which can help everybody.
Oh, message for the audience. Well, I mean, we're as a nation in the cusp of growth, and one of the things that I really want is for companies based in India to build for India, but also for the world, right? We unite together and solve problems together. We have to foster a mentality of collaboration and bring together our differentiation so that we can serve the world together with an Indian heart.
Thank you.